Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for tuning in this week for another episode of For Family and Friendship. I am your host and DM, Joseph. John, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, folks. My name is John, but in the game I go by Clack Spirit Forged. And
Kachna's at the other end.
I know, I goofed. It's been 2 weeks. I'm sorry. I am a cleric, hill dwarf. I have a background in brewing and alchemy, and I happen to do a bit of business with the Merchants Guild. So I got a little bit of connections, but I'm kind of chaotic, but I try and be on my best behavior. So,
all right,
with that, I'll pass.
Alrighty, Betsy, would you like to go next?
Hi, I'm Betsy. I am Garnet Loader in the game. I am a dwarf, mountain dwarf, lawful good. I'm good at two shoes. I'm married. I'm Pollyanna, whatever. I'm a druid. Circle of the Land druid, and I'm just kind of feeling my way. This is like my first quest, or my first time away from home, venturing and adventuring.
All right, Andrew, would you like to go next?
Yeah, I am Kansas. I am a bard, and I'm a dwarf, kind of like the rest of us. And I'm a little tricky. I'm a tricky little guy, kind of just hanging out, seeing what happens, and see if I can make a little money along the way.
And last but not least, Jordan.
I think he's on a phone call.
We'll come back to Jordan.
It's probably for work. I can introduce him.
Yeah, go for it.
Folks, Jordan's on a phone call, but he plays the character Kachna. He is a monk dwarf who happens to always be carrying a sword. You'd notice that if you've seen the fella. Always carrying it or sharpening it, and happens to be an excellent fighter, if I might say so. He kind of backs me up.
Do you get the one that I just sent?
And with that, I'll have introduced him. There you go.
Alrighty. And shall we roll to see who does the recap?
Sure.
We'll have to see what's going on with that.
I really wish we could make these
Which
logos on the map smaller. They take up so much
You
of
can-
this.
somebody see your
You
same
can
phone number.
stack them all
which-
on top of each other in a
What's
corner.
that app look like?
I
You
didn't know
go
that.
back out, the one
That's
that you're
awesome.
opening
Oh, wow.
to check messages.
That's
Oh,
actually
damn.
really useful.
Yeah.
Joseph, you just saved my shit. It's not often.
Well,
it's not often the DM.
last session, the party got robbed, and then chased a dwarf around town trying to figure out if that dwarf stole all their shit. They did. The party doesn't know this. But, yeah, so the party got robbed. They were sold new stuff. And Yeah, I think that's pretty much what happened last episode. They chased a dwarf around accusing them of stealing things.
Trying to
Betsy
figure
actually
out what
stole
those dang
something
gnomes
and-
were up to.
It wasn't a dwarf, it was a gnome.
Yep.
Yeah, is it a
Jason.
white background with a little blue, like, speech bubble? Alright, try this. Are you
Yep.
on the screen?
They were trying to find a gnome.
Swipe up.
They saw a gnome and assumed that gnome stole everything from them. But we'll see how the rest of the day goes. As at the overnight, John's hammer magically appeared in the middle of the inn.
Really?
Yeah, that's where we left off.
But I got 2 hammers now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you have two two-handed hammers.
I could give one to
So I'm
Sherwin.
wondering what kind of.
You think Sherwin would like...
I'm imagining a badger on its hind legs with a warhammer.
Yes, well, we still have to make sure that we're on that Sherwin would like to do this.
We don't... We mean, it doesn't... I mean, he seems to tag along. We'll eventually get there. We keep asking him every time. And he doesn't really seem to not want to hang out with us. We keep giving him food.
We keep
You-
giving
you-
him food.
You kept him fed, so he stuck around so far.
You know, occasionally I give him mushrooms.
John slowly turns an innocent badger into a drug addict.
I'm not going to turn a badger into a drug addict.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've heard of the stoned ape theory, right? Maybe he becomes sentient.
I mean, Betsy's already had a conversation with him. He just doesn't speak your language.
Well, maybe he could, give him enough.
Does he understand us, though? Is there a way to figure that out?
I mean, he's responded. He's done what you asked him to do in the past.
Okay.
He understands enough, I'd say.
I mean,
It's
he's
functional.
sentient enough to go to the guild and get a quest by himself.
Apparently Sherwin knows his shit.
It's almost like Sherwin has a higher intelligence than everyone else in the party.
Was that a Freudian slip, DM?
I know not of what you speak. It's not like he has a +4 to intelligence. But
Anyways. So, we just found my hammer, right? Holy shit, my hammer's...
well, here's what we're doing. As you come to, John, you spent the night in guarding the cargo in the local warehouse.
Yep.
With Betsy. So
Garnet.
that'd be Clack and Garnet were guarding the cargo. Kansas was staying in the inn and was awoken to the jingle of money as his coin purse reappeared.
Okay, we've
He
got
pokes
it.
his- And he poked his head out into the hall, and lo and behold, in the center of the hallway was John's hammer.
So our stuff went missing. And then it was returned to us? Are we... Am I
Some of
awake
it.
right now? Or am I, like, tired from being on watch all night? I need to go to sleep.
So
No,
wait
I
a
think
second.
we-
Well, as you say,
woke
you and
you
Garnet
up.
probably would have tagged on and off and done shifts. So
Okay, so...
we'll say the two of you are fine.
Okay.
So what
But
kind of
it is
being-
the next morning. John, you don't know your hammer has reappeared yet because you have not met up with Kansas, who currently has it.
Oh, I thought we did meet up.
Well, that's where we're picking up, is you guys are meeting.
Okay.
So what kind of being would be a mischievous taking and giving?
Well,
I'm
are
with you.
we meeting up right now?
Okay.
I mean, All right, I get done with my shift guarding the wagon, and I go wake up Garnet and say, "Hey, we gotta head back to the inn. You know, somebody's got to stay here and watch it while we head back. One of us needs to stay to guard it, and then we need to go wake up the rest of the folks and get on about our business here because we're we are getting paid, but we also get paid more if we get it done earlier. So I'm gonna go get a little step on our get along and see what's what. Do you want anything from the inn, like a coffee?
That would be brilliant.
Okay, I'll bring you back a coffee. And
Where's Sherwin?
I head to the inn.
Where's
Looks like Sherwin's
Let's
at the
see.
wagons.
Betsy, you do not know where Sherwin is.
Oh, great. Sherwin.
He was there at some point overnight, but then he snuck out.
Sherwin is like a 2-year-old. No, I'm sorry, a teenager.
Like a
You
teenager.
do see his armor is on the floor.
Messy teenager.
I'm not there, but you should maybe like pack up his armor so it doesn't go missing.
Nope, actually, I will be packing up his armor, putting it in. Did we get any sort of carrying case or anything with it?
No, you just put it right on him.
We just put it right on him.
And then,
Oh.
like, sicked him on the fucking blacksmith.
No. He
No, he did that himself.
did that himself. He's not fond of dragonkin.
Yeah, because I gave him mushrooms and he thought that he was fighting a dragon when we fucked up that weird little mage goblin dude.
Okay, so I'm gathering. I gather Sherwin's armor and put it with our supplies that are in the warehouse. Put it on top so he can get it since it is his. Wonder what the weight of that armor is.
Does anybody have a passive perception above 15?
1 second. Character sheet.
Pretty sure mine is 12.
I was
Passive.
thinking.
Okay, so Betsy is here.
I think the highest in our group is 13.
Kansas is at the inn. Katja, are you at the inn overnight, or what were you doing?
I'd be in the inn overnight for sure.
Okay. Cool.
And I gotta find my character here. I will head over on that path.
Yeah, I'm 12.
Do I pass Sherwin when I'm on that path? Because I see his little character sheet right there.
He's not actually there. He's currently off map.
Okay. What do I see on my right? That's the inn there, isn't it? What's on my left? Is that a tower?
Yeah, that is a tower.
Is that where the guards are at?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And what's this building down here? Like kind of straight in front of my character. Like if I was to keep going down the road.
Right here?
Yeah.
That is the general store.
And what about like how do I do a ping like what you just did?
Just left click and hold.
So over here?
Yep.
What's that?
That is a farmhouse. And this is the stables.
So, and you said this was a general store down over here?
This is the general store, yes.
And
What's,
then
what's this over here?
I don't see where you're pinging. Oh, that one?
Yeah.
that is. What
I
was
don't know that I can see that.
Um,
I'm kind of
Which
walking around.
Probably would have seen it when we
walking
came
around.
in.
that's an office for a local mining and timber company.
Okay. Is that where we need to deliver the goods to? In the first spot?
No,
Or no?
you're still a couple days out from.
Yeah,
there.
we're in the wrong
Gotcha.
town.
Okay. I head into the inn to get coffee and bring it back to Garnet.
Okay.
Well, that's what I said I was going to do. But I was
So
going to just set the scene as I was kind of a
you
character
walk in.
around.
As you walk in, there's looks like there's like a balcony that overlooks the with like a couple rooms on the second floor that with a hall that goes off down the way.
Hmm.
But like you're in like a large high ceilinged room. There's a bar along the right side.
Okay.
And you can hear the crackle of a fire around the corner, and it looks like there's some more tables that back down that way.
I head over to the fire since it's probably like 6, 7 in the morning.
Yeah, I will say it's about 7 a.m.
So it's about 7. I hear the fire going. I go to see if there's like hot water or coffee that the innkeeper has got going by the fire.
You do see a gentleman cleaning like little mugs and stuff behind the counter as you walk in.
Okay, I go over and ask him for 2 coffees. You know, my group's been staying at the inn, and I have to bring one of the other guards that was guarding overnight with me a coffee to get going for the day.
I can do that for you.
How much?
You want them black or
Yeah, we'll just do them black.
2 copper?
Why don't you make that 3? Our other friend might show up if he smells coffee.
3 coppers it is.
All right,
That's clever.
I give him 3 coppers. And head along my way. I gotta change my character sheet here real quick. And get rid of my... So I have 3 GP, so that would go down then to...
2 gold.
Bro doesn't have spare change on him?
No, I literally have like 11 gold pieces.
What did I say? Gold to silver was it 100
I think
or
it was
10?
10 to 1 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I did a
and then
higher.
copper and 1 silver.
Yeah, it was 10, 10, 10, and then I bumped it up for platinum.
Okay, so that means I'll have...
And then there's other currencies that you guys just haven't encountered, like Electrum.
The EP one, I don't have any EP, do I?
No, that's Electrum. It's higher than
That's Electrum.
Platinum.
Okay. So
Actually,
SP?
I'm using it as a mid-stage between platinum and
so
gold.
that would mean then that I have 9 SP, because I just got rid of 1 gold piece. That's 9 SP and 7 gold pieces. Does that sound right? You guys,
You'd have 7 copper, 9 silver, 2 gold.
why would I have 2 gold?
Because you had
If you
3.
started at 3 gold,
No, I had 11.
You had started at like 10. Yeah, 11.
okay.
Oh,
So if you had 11, you'd take 1 gold off.
Yep.
10 gold,
Yep.
9
we're good.
silver,
We are
7
good.
copper.
100%, fellas. And Betsy.
Can I get anything else? Breakfast?
We'll start with coffee for now. We're gonna, and then here, you know what? Take 2 more copper, and that'll cover my my other 2 compatriots up in their rooms when they come down. Let them know I paid for their coffee.
So, does the
Will do.
wagon train have an account here?
You're not,
Um,
Betsy. You're not there.
Okay.
But I'm just paying for it out of pocket, just out of kindness for me.
Okay.
I head back.
As I say, you guys are staying in a town right now, so you like if any purchases you make are on your own.
I head out with the coffee, with the 3 cups of coffee, back towards Garnet.
Alrighty. So, on your way back, you do see the gnome that was running around the day before, walking up the street and around the corner.
Motherfucker. Fucking gnome. Seen him. I yell at the gnome and ask him if he wants coffee.
You get no response.
Alright, I head back and tell Garnet I seen the gnome. I'm gonna mind my own business and give her the coffee that I said I would.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
I needed that coffee. I really appreciate it.
How did we get her out of trouble for thieving?
Who?
You, yes, like last session. Weren't you frozen?
No, she resisted it.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Granted, the item in her hand just turned to dust when she walked out the door.
And I'm
Okay.
okay with that. Because it wasn't mine, apparently.
Alright. Garnet, here's your coffee I said I'd get you. Got us a 3rd cup in case Sherman shows back up. Yeah. I'm gonna head back into the inn and see if our friends have woken up, but I told you I'd get you a coffee. And
I
I
appreciate it.
and I head back the way I saw the gnome. I'll take the long way to the inn.
Okay. You don't know where the gnome went?
I
I'm just
keep-
moving the icon.
Okay. Well, then I keep.
Well, it was there, but they've continued on since you were.
Yeah, I keep walking and then back to the inn. Kind of over this way. And I kind of head back in to see if Kochna and Kansas are awake.
Well, when you walk in, you see a familiar large furry form
Yeah,
with a plate of bacon and eggs in front of him and beans.
I don't go wake them up. I go sit next to Sherwin and say, ask the innkeeper to bring me my breakfast too. And then I sit there and eat breakfast with Sherwin and mind my business, waiting for.
And as you're sitting there, you just see like 2 silver are on the counter in front of Sherwin. And you're just. There's just 2 silver on the bar. The bartender's sitting there cleaning a cup, and Sherwin's sitting there eating his breakfast with a bowl of ale.
How did I mean, I'm sitting there perplexed because I'm like, how the fuck did Sherwin order food? And I'm
Bro
drinking
goes
my
on
I'm just
guild
sitting there, I'm just
quests
sitting
and
there
gets
drinking
paid
my
out.
coffee, like,
Wow.
what the fuck did I
He
see
goes on
right
guild
now?
quests and gets paid out, and you're wondering how he got food in a restaurant? Like, come on.
Well, the guild had a fucking medallion. They could talk to him. I am just curious about how this 2 silver, like,
Sherwin is wearing a hat.
Sherwin's wearing a hat.
Yes, Sherwin is wearing a hat.
Yeah, show some fucking
He's
respect.
sitting up like a person and eating with his hands and like silverware.
Whoa, boo boo.
Sherwin, can you talk? How'd you get food?
He turns to you and grunts.
Well, grunting works.
Alright, is 1 yes and 2 grunts no?
The bartender's just looking at you weird, like he just said yes.
You speak, you speak Badger?
What do you mean, speak Badger?
It's an overgrown badger, isn't it?
Where's the Badger?
The man in the.
I just thought it was another dwarf.
You thought it was another dwarf. How did it come to be that he brought him eggs and bacon? I'm really curious.
He came in, put the money on the counter. It sounded like he said he wanted food, so I brought him food. He grunted again, and I brought him. He mumbled something else, and I brought him an ale.
I'll have what he's having, and I pop down here.
So, when he comes back,
Except I don't drink ale, so I'll just have another coffee. And I also place another mug of coffee in front of Sherwin.
So he comes back and he sets down like a bowl of oatmeal. There's eggs, bacon, sausage, home fries. On a separate plate, there's a thing of like country ham.
Sounds like a good English breakfast.
There's a small loaf of bread. There's beans.
Yeah, I just tuck in and I'm just enjoying the day because I got a new hammer yesterday and I'm pretty fucking happy about it. So I'm sitting there minding my business and just trying to figure out how the fuck Sherwin got a hat. I'm still drinking my coffee, perplexed, and waiting on my food. You know,
You're eating your food.
Eating my food. Sorry.
But yeah, no, like nobody notices the fact that there's a badger sitting on a stool at the bar eating breakfast.
So what you're
like
saying...
everyone was acting like it was just another person.
So the guy, the innkeeper didn't even understand that I thought the guy that I think that's a badger and he thinks it's a dwarf.
Like he thinks you're.
We haven't clarified.
He thinks you're sleep deprived.
Okay. All right. I'm sitting having my coffee.
Because he 100% thinks that the dude sitting next to you is a dwarf.
I'm not going to
wearing a hat, eating breakfast.
I'm not going to correct him. I'm just going to let him be.
Especially because our badger has
I don't want the stupid to rub off on me.
Oh no. Did Sherwin get a charm he shouldn't have?
What? A charm?
Sherwin probably has acquired a trinket.
I don't know if he has or not.
There's a shady merchant that sells magical items in town. And Sherwin appears with a hat and is in a bar and everyone thinks he's a dwarf.
It's
all I'm saying.
So it's an illusion.
It's the hat.
Spell.
It's probably the hat. Sherwin's hat.
I wait until Sherwin's done eating, and then I say, "Hey Sherwin, I'm done eating too. We should probably go wake up the other guys." And
so it's about 8 o'clock. Kansas and Kasha, would you guys be awake by this point?
8 or 9 o'clock.
How late did we get in?
You got in?
You guys got in around 8 p.m. the day before.
Yeah, I remember going to bed pretty early, so I'd probably be up around like 8:39.
Okay.
I'd be in my room practicing my sword forms.
Okay.
I find you practicing your sword forms.
Would you have had food delivered to your room?
If that's an option, 100%.
Cool. So your food has already been delivered to your room, and there was a cup of coffee that you didn't order that was delivered that they said was paid for by one of your traveling companions.
Ooh. Sick. I drink and eat that after noticing it because I definitely didn't see it enter the room. I didn't see it get dropped off, so I eat and drink that.
You were like doing your sword forms, and they just like snuck in, set it on the table, and snuck back out.
Yep.
So somebody
so
snuck
Kansas,
in and left food.
One of the people that works there.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
The bellhop.
The people that the
bellhop.
The little serving girl has a key to the rooms.
Don't go there.
Is she a whore?
What was that?
Is she a whore?
No.
Oh,
Oh wow,
I
an
checked the email tomorrow.
employee. Bro, I have a key to every room in where I work. Doesn't mean I'm a whore.
Well,
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
just stating that correlation does not equal causation. All right.
whatever you say. I mean,
I definitely am a whore.
But, so, Kashna, your food is dropped off. Kansas, do you go down for breakfast?
yeah, I think around this time I
He always
kind
goes
of
down
wake
for
up,
breakfast.
stumble on out, and I leave everything that I found last night except my coin purse in the room. I kind of stumble
Okay,
down,
so you have your coin purse.
but I don't have the hammer.
You don't have the
I
hammer.
leave that one in the room.
So,
Okay.
does he run into me downstairs, or am I like on my way up the stairs and we run into each other?
We'll say you're probably eating breakfast when he comes down.
Okay.
So Kansas, as you walk down, you see a man that looks a lot like Sherwin. But it can't be Sherwin. It's a dude wearing a hat.
Okay.
But you swear it's Sherwin.
Huh.
Sitting next to Clack.
All right, well, I go sit down next to him and I ask the bartender for a. I suppose it wouldn't be Irish. It would be dwarven coffee, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, he wants a dwarvish coffee.
Yeah.
Dwarvish coffee it is. Reaches under the bar, pulls out a dark stout, puts like a shot of espresso in it, and hands it to you.
Hell yeah.
Tasty. I look over to Clatch and I say, "You'll never believe it."
Well, never believe what? I still can't believe that Sherwin's wearing a fucking hat.
Looks like Sherwin, but that's a guy. I mean, maybe you didn't sleep too good last night. I got something to show you.
What the fuck? Okay, what do you got?
Guy.
Well, follow me.
Man drank the Kool-Aid.
I don't know. I'm not gonna bother some guy. Well, I guess I take my coffee.
You hear a grunt, and more food is brought out for Sherwin.
He's a hungry guy. Huh. All right. But yeah, I take you up and I open the door and I say, "Hey, look, your hammer got dropped off last night."
You got dropped off. Where'd you find it?
Well, I heard like this jingle, and then my coin purse was back, and I looked out in the hall and your hammer was there. So I don't know what's going on, but we got to get out of this place. This is freaking me out. It's giving me the willies.
Well, I guess I've got two hammers now.
Yeah, well, let's go find the rest of the crew. We got to get out of here. This is too much weird stuff going on.
Kind of spooky.
Yeah, I'm terrified. I don't know if I can sleep tonight. This is wigging me out.
Hey, you.
So, like, you heard some jingling. Did you like hear anything else?
No, I didn't hear anything. I've got a, I looked around. Nothing. It's there's like, I think this place is haunted. I don't know if you can check that, but I'm pretty sure this place is haunted.
Okay.
Can you put like sigils on our doors if we stay here, or?
I mean, I suppose I could bless you before you go to bed.
Yeah, something. I mean, if we stay here, I think we should get the crew and leave immediately.
Well, what's the weather like?
That doesn't matter. I'm just getting out of here.
We should probably reprovision the wagons before we head out. Otherwise, I'd say I'm ready to leave as well.
All right, I'll leave that up to you. I'm
I
gonna.
got my hammer, and I got a new hammer. I'm not missing anything else that I know of.
Your hammer isn't cursed, is it?
Don't know.
John, at the mention of a curse, you hear a whisper in the back of your mind.
Do you and I need to
No, that's not all I'm saying.
What's wrong? Is your hammer cursed?
I pick it up and see what happens. Because
You're holding your hammer.
obviously, Kansas touched it and he didn't get cursed that we know of.
Yep, nope, you're holding your hammer.
Is there a way that I would know to figure out if it was cursed? Can I use like a wisdom or something?
I think you're thinking of an Arcana check.
That would be Arcana or Religion.
I have. I'm not seeing religion on here.
It's in the R's.
Yeah.
Toward the bottom.
Oh, nope. I don't.
I was gonna say,
You probably
Arcane is an Arcana check will give you one thing, a religious check will give you another.
What about
So
insight?
religion is like 4 up from the bottom,
Yeah, I
and
see it.
Arcana
No,
is
No, I don't have a high enough.
At the top.
I'm not a good cleric. I'm just a cleric.
Well, clerics are probably
Oh.
wisdom.
Yeah, I got that. Is there a place in town I could bring it to see if it's like got any sort of magic on it?
There is a small temple. Or there's the gnome who sells magical items.
I bring it to the gnome. If anything's cursed, maybe he'll know about it. I don't really trust gnomes because the last one I met was a fucking snake oil salesman and damn near made me go berserk.
And this one cursed your hammer.
How do I know that? And how do you know? How are you part of this conversation? Do you wander over?
No, he definitely fucking did it.
Fucking gnomes.
Yeah, I tell you
no
to
one
get
has
that
to
checked
know
out.
to know.
Well,
Even if someone else did it,
um,
he did it.
Jordan, did the whispering in my ear or in the back of my mind give me any sense of unease?
Meet Joseph.
Joseph, sorry.
I was like, didn't
Um,
you just say I wasn't part of this conversation?
No,
Now you're talking to me?
it feels familiar.
I shrug it off and I pick up my hammer.
Okay, you're holding your hammer. Nothing's wrong with your hammer.
And
It's your hammer. You do notice that there's a little ribbon tied around it.
oh, no.
a little ribbon.
Yep.
Is it
You notice that there's also a little piece of like the same color ribbon is what is now holding the Kansas's bag or coin purse to his
belt.
belt as his it was cut when it was taken.
Oh no, I stuffed my coin purse down my front side.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not
Oh,
having it
boy.
stolen again.
So you see a small piece of this ribbon sticking out the front of its pants.
Why the fuck am I looking at his dick?
Oh, there's a ribbon coming out of there. It's a little weird.
My goodness, she must have won first
Hey,
prize.
Kansas, your fly's open.
But
That's
it's
what
a
I know.
small. There's a small blue ribbon.
What color is my ribbon? Is it red or something?
Nope, there's a small blue ribbon tied on yours.
Can I give a?
It's like tied at the bottom of the handle, right before the little pommel on the end of the handle.
So is it like a present ribbon or is this like an honor?
It's a little blue ribbon, like silk ribbon.
I leave it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's cool. I got a silver ribbon now on my hammer.
So I wonder if these were borrowed.
Would I notice the ribbon? Like, would I notice that it's weird?
No, like, there's just a blue ribbon replacing the part that was damaged.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't. Doesn't look like any.
And on
weird or anything.
his, it's like where his hammer sits in its frog on his belt is right where that ribbon is.
So where it would sit in the frog on my belt.
Where it was liberated from.
So they picked it off me while I had it on my back.
Yeah.
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 This is a sneaky motherfucker.
It is.
I go down and try and like have.
They rolled a
coffee as
23
I-
sleight of hand.
What?
They rolled a 23 sleight of hand, and you rolled a below your passive perception.
Gotcha.
Oh, sleight of who's a magician?
Betsy, a thief uses sleight of hand to steal or plant things too.
Okay.
I still think it's a ghost. It has to be a ghost.
Andrew is just like it's 100% a ghost.
I head back and sit down next to Sherwin and say I asked Sherwin to smell the ribbon, see if he can go and like we can go find where it came from.
Okay.
What do you mean? That's
I
a
need
guy
to
in a hat.
I'm gonna go need to get Garnet to do this. 'Cause
Why?
she's the one who can talk
So
to that.
you come back down, and there's like 3 more empty mugs in front of Sherwin and like 5 empty plates.
So he's eaten like 5 plates of food and had himself like at least like a quart of beer.
He's probably getting close to a gallon.
He's at a
Okay,
gallon.
so he's going to be toes up.
Yeah, he's gonna be toast.
But he's like functioning fine.
Okay.
But only, John, only you can perceive that is Sherwin. Everyone else sees
Someone.
everyone
Everyone
else
sees like a dwarf. in, like,
just sees
package.
a very unkempt dwarf
Okay.
wearing a top hat.
So I'm the
Top
only one
hat.
that can. I'm the only one that can see him, as he is. Does that have to do with what happened to me after fighting that mage? Would I know that?
You're not sure. You're not sure.
Huh. I decide to just keep going about my normal business and get ready to break camp and get out of town. Because I have no clue what's going on.
You do see the caravan leader and a couple of the drivers at a table eating in the corner of the inn.
Yeah, I head over and ask them if they know anything about items appearing and disappearing and reappearing with weird ribbons on them. I mention nothing of it, and I cover up the ribbon of that's on my axe or not, on my hammer.
A couple of the guys mentioned that one guy was missing his quiver of crossbow bolts, but it showed up with a blue fletch on the crossbow bolts. And then one guy had a coin purse missing that came back with the cut strap replaced with a piece of blue ribbon. We're not sure who did it, why they did it. All we know is the couple things that were missing were returned.
Do you guys think they're cursed?
I mean, now that you say it, we can go talk to a priest and get them checked.
Why don't you guys go do that and let me know what happens?
Wait, aren't you a priest?
I'm a cleric.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
Okay. We'll go talk to the local temple and we'll have things checked. We're planning on staying here for another day, as apparently there is some really bad weather on the bridge across the field,
Alright, so we'll hunker down.
and it's just not safe to travel at the moment. I think they said something of high winds and harpies.
High winds and harpies. Alright. Good to know. I'm gonna go round up the rest of the crew and let them know that we have some fuckery afoot with these blue ribbons. I head out.
Alrighty.
I head out from talking to the caravan leader.
Okay. So, John, when you step outside, if I could get everyone else to mute, I will message on Roll20 when you can unmute.
Okay, hold on.
Please type mute when you've muted.
Like, muted art so that we can't hear you.
Not sure.
I think that's gonna be the best option. I don't think there's a mute button.
Joseph, let's just step into another room and you can call me.
Well, I was trying to keep it on the stream.
Never mind then.
Can everyone hear me? Okay, we're gonna assume they're muted.
Okay.
Okay, John. So as soon as you step outside, you hear a voice in the back of your mind. Gravelly and coarse. The bard knows.
The what?
The bard knows.
Bard knows what?
Did you not hear him mention the curse?
It's
Does
Kurt.
he know about me?
No. He was mentioning something about...
Are you
Hammer.
sure?
I'm pretty sure.
And what's with that fucking badger?
What is with the fucking badger? Do you know?
Well,
Is
he's
it the
wrapped in an
conversation I'm having
illusion.
in my head right now?
Yeah, this is in your head right now.
Okay.
He's wrapped in an illusion.
So the badger's an illusion, or the man that everyone's seeing is an illusion?
The man that everyone is seeing is an illusion. I don't even think that's a badger. Like, something is weird about that creature. That's coming from me.
Which happens to be dark spiritual energy that I absorbed fighting a mage.
Don't even think about that. Don't think about that. It's not important. But, I'm lending you my vision. Don't waste this blessing.
Okay. What kind of vision? What's this do to me?
Like, quite literally, you're seeing through the illusion that's wrapped around Sherwin.
Okay. So I have
You have true sight right now.
true sight. So I can look at Sherwin again, and
You look at Sherwin and you just see a badger wearing a hat. But his eyes are weird.
but his eyes are weird.
His eyes are reptilian.
Is that
Like,
disconcerting?
one eye is like like reptilian slit, one eye is just normal.
Um. That's all the info I'm getting, right?
Yep, the spirit went quiet.
Okay, you can tell everybody to unmute. I'm not going to do a.
Yep. And we'll just take a quick break while we try to get everybody back.
Okay.
And we are back. Thank you for
That was
hanging there
really
with us.
eerie. My Spotify playlist just changed songs right then. I was like, wait.
I'm secretly controlling your Spotify.
I know I'm not watching the stream. What?
I didn't secretly tie in my stream controls to your Spotify. That'd be weird. But
So- Are we?
and we are back. Clack, you are just outside of the tavern, having felt dumbstruck by some things. At least that's what everyone else thinks. But as you head out, Sherwin seems to be following right behind you. And he's walking on two legs. Like, he's walking upright.
Okie dokie.
To be clear, Kansas and Kochna both think it's a man in a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we don't know what I'm going to think until we get there.
The bartender thinks it's a dwarf. Kansas thought it was a dwarf. Kashna hasn't seen him yet. The entire caravan party thought it was a dwarf.
Okay. We
I
walk
come
outside,
downstairs.
and I got Sherwin following me right behind on my heels.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I walk him out, kind of back this way, actually.
Okay, so Sherwin's just walking. He's like walking next to you, looking up at you, grunts.
I look back at him and I wink at him with the right eye that corresponds.
He tilts his head and just looks at you weird.
And then I turn around and keep walking. And go back to the we kind of cut through the back alley here,
Okay.
and we go back to the we're not inside yet. I tell him to take his fucking hat off before he goes and tries to talk to Garnet or get his armor back on. I'll hold the hat for him for later.
You hear what sounds like a barking laugh as he just walks inside.
Little shit.
Garnet, you see a very handsome dwarf in a top hat walk in the door. Strangely, his beard has the same striping pattern as Sherwin.
And who might you be?
I fucking leave. I just do a U-turn and leave. I go back to the freaking inn and say, "Innkeeper, I am half tempted to have a dwarven coffee." Not going with the shit. Not my monkey, not my circus.
As Sherwin goes to bow, the hat falls off. And Betsy, before you, there was a dwarven man. He bows, and all of a sudden, Sherwin's standing there.
Oh my goodness. Sherwin, what have you gotten up to?
Where'd you come from?
That's very clever. Does it work in all circumstances?
Sherwin just looks at you.
Well, okay, okay. Alrighty then, Sherwin. You've gotten up to some mischief.
He smells heavily of booze.
We're gonna, I think, do I know we're staying here the day?
Nope.
Okay, so Sir Sherwin, you had your breakfast. You may have had your lunch. Is there anything?
Sherwin has what would equate to a frown on his face when you say his lunch.
We have a little time yet. Okay, I'm looking after things here. I put your armor over with our goods. Do you want to put your armor back on, or do you want to just put your hat on and
He walks
wander.
over and like flops his armor down, like upside down, rolls over into the armor, and then buckles himself in and gets up.
Okay, you like your stuff. Wonder what the hat would do on top of your armor. Well, okay, Sherwin. We have, we're here until the boys relieve us. We should probably start getting our gear together and getting the stuff into the wagons if we're to move off today. But we need to check and see what the plans are.
As you're talking, Sherwin is like scrounging around in a bag that you don't recognize and pulls out a very large piece of parchment that's rolled up.
Oh no, what did you get into? All right, Sherwin, do you want to share that with me?
He looks like he's holding it out for you to take it.
Okay, I will take the parchment that Sherwin is giving me, and what am I doing? Am I rolling something?
Well, you
Yeah,
have
you
a
roll-
piece of you
Yeah,
have
roll
a rolled up piece of parchment that is approximately a 2-foot long roll.
Whoa, that's big. Okay, I start unrolling the parchment.
It is a map. A very detailed map.
A map of where? Where is this?
The area you're in.
I need to know the significance of this map.
And Sherwin, are you just holding it up or do you set it down?
It's in my hands, but I will set it down so Sherwin can see what the map says.
Sherwin walks over and just puts his nose down on a point on what looks like a ridge, not too far from where you guys are at.
Okay. What is on that ridge? That's not the ridge that has the circle of stones, is it?
You don't know.
So,
But Sherwin points to that point and then looks at you.
okay. Can we get there today? Do you have... Joseph, do we have a picture of this map?
Also, do you know how far it is from the town? Because we only have a day. But she doesn't.
That's why I'm asking for a picture of the map.
The distance looks like it would probably be about a 2-hour hike.
Oh. Okay.
I grabbed
Sherwin, do you
Sherwin's-
want us to go there?
And that's a 2-hour hike through wilderness because it doesn't look like there's any trails marked in that area.
Okay. So I'm not going by myself. I'm gonna see if the guys want to come with me.
I head back from the inn and I grab Sherwin's cold coffee that he must not have had with his breakfast, and I start heading back because that badger smelled like fucking booze. That's why he was laughing at me, little shit.
Okay, so
And I give I go back and I give Sherwin the coffee and I let Darn it know that we're in town for a day.
okay,
Next
so if we're
Because
in
of
town
bad
for
weather.
okay, so when do they think this bad weather's gonna break?
Well, they didn't tell me that. They just said we're staying another day. And they mentioned something about strong winds and harpies. So I'm going to stay away from that fjord.
So you want to take a walk? Do you want to explore? Sherwin has this map here, and he thinks there's a spot about, I'd say about 2 hours from here that he wants us to go look at. You want to come with me?
You might want to. Maybe we'll want to see if Kansas and Kochna might be interested. They, being cooped
So-
up.
Will the caravan owners lock up the stuff and take the day watch?
I mean, you guys just offered to watch it overnight.
Yeah, we just watched.
There is a guy who works in this building, like, usually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's sitting at his
we were
desk.
just creeped out because stuff went missing.
Okay. All right. So it's secure. Our goods are secure. Let's get some reasonable day packs and head out. Let's see if the other guys. Have you seen Kansas and Kochna?
Why don't you just see if you can get Sherwin to transform into that 8-foot tall thing? He could ride him there in about 15 minutes.
Sherwin only moves in that size only 5 feet per round faster than you.
Oh.
He's just a little faster than.
I
yeah.
thought that he could run pretty fast in that size.
I mean, he could run fast, but if he's traveling that far away, he's not going to be running.
Especially not burdened.
Okay, it's just an 8.
So,
I'll go with you.
okay, let's head over to
So
the
20% faster.
the tavern and see if Kansas and Kochna.
Okay, I'll stay here
Okay.
with Sherwin. Keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't get into any more mischief. You go over there and get him and let him know what the plan is.
Okay. So I head over to the tavern. I see Kansas. Where are you?
So
are you
you're
up in
gonna
your room, or
there?
are you in the
I have like 5
I'm
minutes
not at the
alone.
bar.
what?
Do I have 5 minutes alone with the Badger?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you're in the thing. So you're in the.
Yeah, you're headed over to get them. I'm
Yep.
with the Badger.
You've got Badger time. Okay, Kansas. Sherwin wants us to go on a little adventure.
Where to?
About 2 hours. It's a spot about 2 hours from here.
On
Looks
the
to be about a
way?
2-hour hike.
What's there?
I don't know.
How do you know it's not something bad?
I don't know that it's not something bad, but how do I know that it isn't something good? Sherwin really hasn't led us astray. And we've got the day. Do you want to go adventuring or not?
Yeah,
You can tell us down.
I want to get out of this town. I'll get out for a little bit.
Okay. Two in agreement. Let's go for our third. Go upstairs, knock on the door. Hey! You finished with your knife work? Your
Yeah, I'm
blade
definitely
work?
in the lobby already.
Oh, okay. What's your feeling? Sherwin wants us to go on a trip or on a hike. Do you want to join us? It'll be about 2 hours there, 2 hours back. If we leave early,
2 hours there. Are we not leaving today?
no. There is a Highlands and Harpy warning on the fjord, so we're trying to head in the other way.
Because we have some time, we have a day.
We're on hold they're on hold in town. So, you want to try it or not?
Why are we going 2 hours away?
Because Sherwin has presented us with a lovely map, and he has pointed to the spot that he would like to go to. And Sherwin has Sherwin has led us into some good adventures.
All right. Yeah, sure. I need a water skin though.
Okay. Grab your water skin. I think aren't you equipped with a water skin?
No,
You
I
bought
got-
one last session.
Oh, I bought one. I still
Yeah.
had it out of my inventory, so I figured that just.
You bought a really nice water skin.
Oh, that's right. That's why.
And didn't you get a bag of holding?
That's somebody else.
What?
There was one in the store,
I don't think anyone
but
bought it.
none of you guys bought it.
We didn't even ask how much it was.
Yeah, nah. You just assumed that it was full of stolen stuff and had him dump it out.
I was just trying to dump it out in case there was something in it that might be.
So you know what? You guys want to head back over? I'm gonna head over to the store and see if they have that bag of holding.
Well, we gotta get on this adventure pretty quick. I mean, it's already like noon.
No, it's not noon. It's only 9:30. 10.
Okay.
It's about 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pop over to the gnomes. Gnomes tent. Do I have time?
Yeah, you got time. You're gonna go buy that bag of holding?
I'm gonna see how much that bag of holding is. Now that I thought about it. Now that I kind of understand the power of a bag of holding.
Joseph, how do you want to work out this 5 minutes alone with the badger? Because I don't necessarily want the rest of the group to hear my conversation.
Okay,
We'll do that in a moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over and talk to the gnome.
Or how about this? I will start a timer for 5 minutes. I will be Sherwin. You be you. Everyone else mute.
Okay, hold on.
And at 5 minutes, you unmute. If you hear anything, that's what is heard.
Okay.
As somebody walks in.
Okay, mute.
5 minutes is a lot of time.
It started.
Okay, we'll do 3. 3 minutes.
Where's this timer gonna be?
Okay. 19.
I'll have it on the stream. Give me a second. Okay, John.
All right, Sherwin. Here's the deal, buddy. All right, are they muted?
I think so.
Okay.
They're all missing.
All right, Sherwin. Here's the deal. I'm gonna be straight with you. I see in your eye. I don't know if you're good or bad, but you haven't tried to hurt me yet, and I'll keep you fed, and I'll occasionally give you mushrooms. You don't fuck up my team. And then I offer him a shroom from my shroom baggie that I found in the first minute.
He takes the shroom, walks over, sticks his head in a bag, comes back with a ring.
Ribbons.
Okay. I pick up the ring and pop it on.
Okay, you put the ring on.
Does it do anything to me?
You hear a voice.
Okay.
Well, this is awkward. I plan to tell you all about this later, but yeah, so I'm not just a badger. Yeah. So apparently eating a dragon's a bad idea.
Yeah, you ate some of that stuff that cursed me as well, right?
No. Like a real dragon.
You ate a dragon,
And now I'm cursed.
but you're sentient enough to know.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this ring. And
Don't tell the others, please.
we'll keep this on the down low. But I'm keeping the ring. I pop the ring off and put it on.
But like, John, that was all in your head. His lips didn't move. You see, he has looks like a matching ring on his wrist.
I'm keeping this one ring,
Okay.
and I throw it on a. Do I have any pockets in my belt? Like a hidden pocket?
Yeah.
I
I
throw
don't know
it in-
about a hidden pocket. We'll say you could have one. Yeah.
Yeah, I put it in a hidden pocket in my belt. What's this ring called?
Okay. It's a ring of sending.
Ring of sending. What's that mean? Like thoughts?
It's the spell sending.
Okay.
It sends a thought.
Okay, cool.
And timer is up.
All right. So I'm sitting at the shack with Sherwin, chilling, and waiting for everybody else to get back.
Yep. Where's everybody else?
You should tell them
When you guys?
to unmute.
I was gonna do that.
Andrew might be gone until 5 minutes.
That's fine. Actually, we'll do it this way. I'll send it in the Gmail thing. That way, it pings their phones.
Oh, smart.
Okay. So,
I'm just sitting there with Sherwin waiting for everybody to get back. I don't know what everyone else is doing. I'm along for the ride. I start packing my gear for the trek, and I look over at Sherwin and ask him if he wants my spare hammer.
Sherwood just gives you a weird look. Like, what's a badger gonna do with a hammer?
I don't know. You could probably hold it in your mouth when you're large and beat the shit out of somebody with it. Like if they had armor on and your claws wouldn't do the job, you could just dent the armor in.
Are we all together right now?
Yep.
Not quite. So Betsy went to the inn. I met up with everyone at the inn.
And I'm gonna swing.
And then John was with Sherwin in the...
I'm at the warehouse with Sherwin.
Warehouse.
And I'm gonna swing by the gnome's tent on the way back to the warehouse.
Okay, Betsy. So, you visit the gnome.
So, last night. Hello, my sir. What was the gnome's name?
You don't know. You never asked.
Is this the same gnome you tried to steal from?
Yes.
We'll see how forgiving they are.
Okay.
Hi. First of all, I have to apologize. I thought something looked like it was mine. I guess it wasn't. And your tent took it back. And I respect that your tent has that ability to divine that truth.
Yeah.
Can I get your
And?
name? And your name, please.
I actually can't remember their name right now. This is Morgan's character.
It's Morgan's character.
Yep. So until I can find out from Morgan what her character's name is, it's just gonna be Morgan's gnome.
When's she
Okay.
joining us?
Background character just randomly pops in and out during story.
Cool.
Okay.
She will join when she's able to, but since we're doing this on Tuesdays now, she has her daughter on Tuesdays.
Ah, okay.
We'll move it around.
We
Mhm.
can always push it to Thursdays too. I shouldn't volunteer everyone for that, but I'm
No,
pretty flexible.
Tuesday or Thursdays will fine, or even Friday. Friday's date night for you guys, isn't it? Or is Thursday?
Date night's been shuffling around a lot because of her work schedule.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
It's basketball season at the arena.
oh, okay. So Gnome Morgan or Morgan Gnome. My name is Garnet. I think we saw a bag of holding here the other day.
I have gotten a bag of holding.
Apparently, we
Got a
needed.
bunch of other magical and mystical items as well.
Well, I was gonna say we probably need something like that. What are we looking at on a price for a bag of holding?
Oh. So you want to just buy my bag of holding, do you?
Well, I think it might be a good thing to have a safe place to keep our stuff so we don't have to worry about it going missing. And
Somebody's
thinking that
taking-
someone might have taken it.
Heck.
Well, bags of holding aren't exactly something you come across all the time.
No, they're not. That's why I thought I'd look at it and see what we have.
'Cause
Tell me a little bit more about your bag
Well,
of holding. What's
So, I have a bag of holding, but I also have a haversack.
What's a haversack?
different
It's
kind of?
another magical item. It's like a backpack
Oh, cool.
that has magical pockets.
Interesting.
So, do either of these have a limit to their contents?
So the bag of holding will hold roughly I think it's 400 pounds.
And what about the haversack?
The haversack's a lot more lightweight, but it's nowhere near as expensive.
So how much does a haversack hold?
It has about 2 cubic feet of volume. With all of its pockets, it'll hold 80-ish pounds.
So the bag of how much would a bag? Are you willing to do business with me?
If you're willing to pay.
What are you looking for in the bag of holding?
The bag of holding. I'm gonna have to go with 700 gold.
And what about the haversack?
Well, that's a whole lot less. It's about 400 gold.
400 gold. Well, that's a little dear. I'm not thinking that's in the budget right now. So, are you
Well,
usually?
Do you have anything else you'd be willing to trade for?
Well, I gotta think about that. Are you gonna be here? How long are you gonna be in town?
Oh, I come and go. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be here.
He's a merchant. He's stuck there just as long as we are.
Yep. I'm gonna have to think about this. It's good to know. Good to know the pricing. I'll check back with you later in the day, perhaps.
Wait a second, I gotta double check something. The pricing thing I'm looking at has some very weird pricing all over the place.
Well,
Okay, bag of holding is like 4,000 gold.
okay.
That's
And the haversack is
like haversack is gonna be about 2,000. The one of the references I pulled up had these really low prices, and I'm like,
yeah.
that doesn't sound right.
I'm not in a position to buy either.
Because magical items are expensive.
Nope, I understand. I'm not in a position to buy either of them right now. So, and I'm not sure whether I trade. So, thank you. I will, I hope to see you again soon.
Before you leave, what are your thoughts on, I do have some other bags and sacks that reduce the weight of items.
I was more interested in the security.
I mean, if someone reaches into the bag, they can still take something from it.
Yeah, but
A bag of holding is just like any other bag, it just holds a lot more.
let me think about it. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Thanks much now. All right, I leave there with an understanding of the cost of a bag of holding, which I did not have, and head back to the merchant where everyone else is.
As you step out of the tent, it disappears.
Yes, that's what I was thinking was going to happen.
So,
Okay, folks.
yeah, no, that tent's gone. Like, you stepped out the door, turned around, and it's not there.
Yep, Yep. Done. Alright, let's get going, folks.
You get the feeling, had you stayed much longer, you may have walked out in a different place.
Okay, that's something to be wary of. Alright, I head back to where the kids are. I'm already there. That's me, isn't it? Yes,
Darn
it's
it.
me.
We're not kids. I'm older than you.
I know. Where we are.
Anyways,
So
so
let's. Sherwin, you
How-
got the map?
Kansas, you want to move your character over to the warehouse?
Yeah.
Figure
Yeah.
it out. Let's go. Garnet, will you show us this map that Sherwin showed you?
Yeah, I was just gonna spread it out here. I've got it's right here. It's on the floor. Here's where we are. Sherwin
I
wants
can't
us to
find
go.
the file I made for that map, so
It's
Well,
okay.
well,
Use our imaginations. We're really good at that.
so
I have 11 terabytes of storage on this computer, so
it looks like it's about 2 hours away. It is going to be a hike. It's going to be harder. But it's away from the fjord where the storms and winds are. So let's. What?
Nothing. I have a question for Joseph in the time comes.
So this is where he wants us to go. He pointed this out. If you guys are game, let's let him lead us on.
All right, I'll let you scout out ahead.
It's your modus operandi.
What?
I mean, when's the last time a bard was in the lead?
Writing
The
songs,
funeral march.
and writing songs that drop dead.
I was thinking probably every song this bard's ever played in a company with.
Okay, so
That was my lead.
Sherwin,
Sherman's looking at you.
shall we go?
Sherman walks out the door and it's already, like, as he goes through the door, he turns into his large size.
Okay.
I try and grab a hold of the back because I'm going to be lazy and ride on his back.
Well, he's got
So
his
I'm imagining-
armor on. He's got
I'm
his.
imagining John's character hobbling very quickly as he's a dwarf in armor, just rushing and then jumping and landing sprawled on Sherwin's back.
Because I'm not doing this hike in full armor and not getting a ride. Sherwin,
So
you're
when did
carrying
you
my
get full armor?
What?
When did you get full armor?
He's had armor of some kind.
I'm a cleric. I wear full armor, like medium to heavy armor.
Okay. I'm coming along behind and got my water skin, got some supplies.
Flack, what's your armor AC at?
My
my question.
armor AC. 1 second, bro. Gotta get the mouse on the mouse pad. This fucking thing to track. 1 second. There we go. My armor?
Yeah.
I'm an 18.
Hmm.
What are you?
15. And I'm not wearing armor.
I'm a 13.
That's because you a dexterous little monk bitch.
Yep. Just dodge, bro. Get good.
I'm not so bad. I'm a 13.
I'd say Sherwin's a 16 for reference.
Okay.
So I'm the heavy, and I'm making the medium guy carry me.
Yeah, so get in the action.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I think you
So-
also have that highest health.
Do I?
Nope, Sherwin does.
Well, I mean, of dwarves.
Of the
Dwarves not
probably.
wearing hats.
I don't know.
Okay.
So the rest of you just see it like John jump onto the back of another dwarf.
Is he wearing the hat again?
No,
or did he put on
he's
the
not.
armor?
He's not wearing. No, he's not wearing the hat right now.
Okay.
But if he was, I would have said, Clack, would you mind introducing us?
Who has the hat, by the way?
You don't know where the hat is.
Shit. Sure.
Sherwin seems to have ways of holding things that you guys don't understand.
I swear Sherwin's got his own bag of holding.
He's got his prison pocket.
Oh no.
Oh, God, you are so bad.
So, Sherwin leads you guys up to the north side of the town and just keeps walking out of town between two of the houses.
Okay.
So, Sherwin just
Oh, hey,
goes on.
I'll catch up. No, somebody's got to let our caravan leave. No.
Well, I mean, he said that they're going to be there for a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he basically said we had the day off.
Okay. Well, we're getting paid either way, so let's go.
Okay, so, do I have a forest map up here yet?
I don't know.
I was checking my maps. I was seeing if one had loaded. Doo-doo.
Side note, it'd be really fun to actually build a table for this and actually build sets.
Oh, I would love to, but I just don't have the space for it right now.
You know, if you ever come up here for longer than like 3 or 4 days, I got space.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. So where are we entering this?
Well, probably one of the points where there's a road.
No, we're not on a road. We went through 2 houses.
You're gonna be traveling on that for a little bit.
We were
On the
ducking out
road.
You're gonna be traveling for a little bit before you get there.
We can call it a
I
path.
don't have. You're following a game trail through the woods.
Okay.
This is said game trail. I'm just.
I'm still
So
unsure.
is this badger just leading us to like a deer den, or what is this?
Don't know. He's
I'm along
leading
for
us.
the ride.
For all I know, he's.
Can't you talk to him?
For all I
Me?
know, he's leading us to his den, and he wants to introduce us to his family. I don't know.
Sherwin's the one who pointed it on the map. Sherwin's leading us somewhere. I'm along for the ride.
And Sherwin
So,
has come along on our adventures, so we're going to come along on his.
I need someone to roll a d6 for me.
Bam.
I've already come along on an adventure with.
That's
never mind.
with him that he
You guys
started?
don't need to know the story.
Huh?
Nothing. I smiled to myself thinking of times of me riding Sherwin through the woods, killing some elk with him. Good times.
Six.
So, as you guys are working your way through the woods, you come across a giant badger.
Another one?
Yeah.
Does it look like Sherwin?
Is Sherwin friendly with it?
Sherwin is growling at it.
Say a
Alright.
giant badger?
Huh.
Did you say it was a giant badger?
It is a giant badger.
Same size as Sherwin, 8 feet, right?
Yeah, it's
So-
8 foot long.
So the thing is, Sherwin supersized as soon as he sat out on this, so he knew what we were coming into.
Or he's expecting one of you to be riding on his back.
Oh yeah, I get my
Slash.
hammer ready. I'm gonna freaking wallop this thing in the head if it tries to bite Sherwin. Right in the freaking dome,
So,
like I'm splitting a log.
Have you guys looked at the?
I gotta
Yeah.
zoom in
Icon
so
of-
far. I just noticed it was.
I see the
You
angry
have
bat.
angered the badger. I don't know what the hell you did, but Christ, it's pissed. Gotta zoom in so far to read that.
It was either that or an actual badger icon, and I felt like that was more appropriate.
I like it.
you like it.
Yeah, no. There's a giant badger in the middle of the road.
Well, I'm
Um,
taking Sherwin's lead. How's he feel about it?
Cool. So Sherwin's charging it, since
Cool.
no one else has attacked it.
I'm winding up my hammer as Sherwin. Since I'm still on his back, I assume
Oh god.
I assume that I can swing at this thing if it tries to bite Sherwin. I'm getting ready to smack it.
Would that
Like-
count as a prepared attack? Like, would he get advantage on it?
Yeah, I'll give him advantage on it when it comes to that. If it comes to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not
So-
gonna hit the badger, but if it tries to bite Sherwin, I am clubbing the fuck out of it.
so Sherwin clamps down on its neck. And John, you being on his back.
I am not hitting it yet because it has not tried to bite Sherwin yet.
No. John, you being on its back and in close enough proximity, you hear the shattering of bone.
Okay, I swing.
Oh.
I swing because I heard him break bone. I go for the dome.
No. The other badger's head is in Sherwin's mouth.
Oh,
Dead
You
badger.
just crushed the skull.
then I go for the spine, like on the back of the neck, so it can't move.
Yeah. John, you're hitting a dead body.
What? Oh, it's,
You're hitting a dead body.
Rose beating a dead badger.
oh, well, I guess since Sherwin killed a giant badger, I got a new cape.
You sure don't have a sporn.
Betsy, this is 8 feet of pelt.
I got a new like an over robe.
There's enough there to make cloaks for 2 of you.
Yeah, I'm making a giant badger skin cloak.
Okay,
Hope
so
Sherwin doesn't mind.
so you're dressing it and you're folding it and you're putting it in your pack.
Yeah. I don't know how much it weighs, but I now have a giant badger skin.
Yeah, so I did not expect Sherwin to roll a nat 20 and max damage.
Wow.
Okay.
Boss
So we
fight.
So
on.
Sherwin's bite in his large form does 2d8 damage.
Okay. So that was
This thing had 25 hit points, which I didn't think about.
Sherwin just one hit it?
Sherwin did 32 points of damage to something that has 25 hit points.
So, was there a backstory with this badger? Was it like pissed off? Was it his like secret lover? He's giving it like a playful nip?
Nope, it was a badger that was snarling at him.
Okay, so he just fucked his shit up. It's like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
nope. He's alpha.
Alright, cool.
You
no
notice
play.
Sherwin is like significantly larger than the other giant badger.
Significantly larger, like...
Did
that
we
one-
just level
Like
up?
Sherwin's like a good 2 foot to the shoulder higher
Huh.
than the other giant badger, which you guys never had that comparison until Sherwin killed a giant badger.
Sherwin seem a little big to you guys? I mean, beside the obvious bigness. Does he seem big?
His fur also seems a little tight right now.
What?
Girl got that dick vein going on.
Yeah. So did he level up?
No, Sherwin did not level up.
He did not level up, but did he
He's
gain?
just bigger.
So did he? He's bigger. Did he gain power when he? Did he gain the old badger's power?
No.
You don't know. He was bigger than the other badger to start with.
Okay, but he's kind of bulked up a little bit.
We
Like,
just killed another badger, and we just happened to notice that it's significantly smaller.
This is
yeah,
the first time you saw him next to another giant badger.
yes, but the description is his fur seems a little tight on him. Which
Yeah,
makes
no,
you
he's
think
like
of,
ripped right now.
which,
Yeah,
which
he's
makes
jacked.
you think of a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
So,
Sherwin's
Okay.
been using steroids.
so Sherwin, do you need anything? Are you okay? Should we keep going?
Sherwin just continues down the road.
Okay,
Nice.
we're going.
I'm still on his back.
Um,
Up.
well, since none of you guys engaged and Sherwin took the initiative after being threatened, that ended the encounter.
Then-
Okay.
All right.
So, do we get any points for the encounter?
Well, Sherwin did all the work.
He
I mean, I
sometimes
was on his
shares with
back
us.
ready to hit the thing, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So anything that...
Had you guys inflicted damage, you would have got experience.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not a lot of experience, but it's only 50 experience.
Well, that's good.
Split 4 ways, or split 5 ways, that would only been 10 points of experience.
Yeah, you would have only had 10 points.
Okay.
So we'll continue on our merry way. I'm on Sherwin's back. I keep the hammer ready just in case, but I'm chilling.
Okay. Oh.
So I will
Do
just
we see
copy.
anything else around us? Like maybe that giant badger's den?
You can investigate that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate for that because I want to see if it had any loot in its den.
Yeah,
Maybe it
if
might-
it, co- if it
Maybe,
was...
maybe it had babies and that's why it was being angry at us, and Sherwin just killed like a single mother. That'd be tragic.
So, I'm gonna just save these stats for later for you guys.
Where do I need what stats?
These are Sherwin stats.
Oh,
Okay, give us Sherwin's stats.
Just let me get these.
Joseph, I just saw the time, by the way.
Oh wow, yeah, no, it's late.
I
I guess we'll have to.
sleep.
Yep. Okay. Okay. We'll send it through here.
So I just wanted to let you guys know that my dog does the cutest thing when she's like tired and wants to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
She'll bark and pretend there's somebody at the front door, so I get up and away from the computer.
Okay.
Well, we will start wrapping up here tonight. I
Sure.
just sent you guys in the D&D Google chat. Just a quick, brief glimpse of Sherwin's stats.
Cool.
Go check.
But
Do we have a character
thank you.
sheet of Sherwin, or will we have a character sheet of Sherwin that we can look at?
once you guys bond with him, you will have a character sheet to use.
Okay. We really do need to
He's
work
pretty
with him.
strong.
Uh-huh. He's
And,
stronger than all of you.
and athletic. Huh. Wow.
He's
For reference, Sherwin can take a dire bear.
okay.
Wait, where? There's the D&D chat.
But we thank everyone for tuning in this week, and hope that you will join us again next week. For those of you on Twitch, I will be starting a raid. For those of you on Kick, we hope to see you again next week, because I don't think they have raid functions on Kick yet.
All right.
Okay.
Well, good session.
Night.
I'm going to go to bed.
We'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Yep.
Tuesday or Thursday, whatever works for me. I got a pretty flexible schedule.
Okay. Do we what? Oh. Oh, okay.
All right. Good night. Good night.
Good night, folks.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Gute Nacht. And right now,